Good Sunday morning, guys. It's almost 8. I'm kind of running a little slow this morning. Usually I have all of our breakfast done by now, but I slept pretty crappy last night. Annie crawled in bed with me and was kicking and punching and pulling and doing the hokey pokey in her sleep, I think. So now my back is really sore. So I'm moving kind of slow. I have my coffee. This is my Chewbacca and my Millennium Falcon mug. I was going to use my Han Solo mug, but I can't find it. It might be buried in my cabinet somewhere. So I have to stick with Chewy for now. Getting ready to start our Getting ready to start our breakfast. This is not the usual brand I buy. However, it was cheaper this week. So that's why I am using it. And my throat's my throat has a funky little thing going on here. But the kids go back to school tomorrow. I need a vacation from their vacation. I don't know about you guys, but whenever your kids go on vacation, you need a vacation from that. Whew. But let me get started with this, and I will see you guys in a bit. Welcome back. I was browsing through one of my Facebook groups and somebody asked a really, really good question that I would like to address. Somebody asked, what do you do? Well, in layman's terms, I'm paraphrasing here, but what do you do when people stare at your child? And this is kind of a complex question because people can stare at your child for many different reasons. If they're misbehaving, they're going to stare. If they're being perfect little angels, they're going to stare. People are going to stare no matter what you do, regardless. But here's the thing that I've noticed. There's two stares. There's the I'm actually curious and I'm trying to figure out if you want my help stare, or the you should discipline your kid more stare. And believe me, we know the difference. So with the you should discipline your kid more stare, I have on occasion stared right back and said, if you're going to stare, you can at least offer to help me. And that immediately shuts it down. I don't play with my kids. I'm sorry. I'm probably one of the nicest person you will ever meet. However, you start staring at my kid over an issue she can't help, then it's on, no questions asked. I have talked back to people. I have said, would you like to know more about autism? Because you seem, to be staring. I've gotten in people's faces before because my children cannot help some of their issues. They cannot. Too much sounds, too many lights, too many people, too many smells, too many colors, too much of anything can overwhelm both of my daughters. And sometimes it does appear as if they're starting to act out a little bit. Now there's a huge difference between being unruly and between having a meltdown. There's a huge difference, and sometimes they may look alike, but let me tell you what the difference is. The difference is when you cannot get through to that child. There is no eye contact. The child might appear to be deaf because they just tone everything out. There's just
it's really none of your business. If you're going to stare at somebody's kid, at least offer to help. That's just, it's none of your business. Unless that kid is in immediate danger. Like if there's a fire, yeah, go get that kid, you know? But if a child is melting down, let that parent handle it, because I guarantee you, that person is doing the very best they can. And they can't leave their child at home. I mean, they have to get out of the house too. How are they going to learn how to function in society if the parents don't show them, if the parents don't teach them, if we don't try to at least get them out and introduce them to different stores and people and find out what their threshold is? I mean, I don't purposely put my kids where I know they can't handle, but sometimes, you know, we can't avoid public situations either. Like, I know for a fact Lucy hates Walmart. I know for a fact Annie hates Walmart. So I try to avoid those places with them as much as possible. But there's times when I don't know they're going to melt down. We can be at their grandparents' house, which is one of the safest places for them to be. And they can still melt down. It's just all in a matter of how their day is going and how their senses are interacting with their environment. It's gonna happen. No matter how much you try to avoid it, it's gonna happen. So if you see a child melting down, don't stare unless you plan to help. Don't. And that does not mean go and help with the child. That means help with the parent. See what the parent needs. Push their cart out to their car. Open the door for them. You know, take whatever you can away from that parent so the parent can handle their child. If their parents' hands are full, offer to carry their groceries. It's that simple. One little act of kindness can make such a huge difference within that day. I guarantee it. That's how I met a really good friend of mine at the park. Yes, baby. Okay, hang on. Aunt Lucy was having a bad day. She stepped in and asked me and started talking to me. And then she addressed Lucy once she found out it was okay. And her and I are friends. I've been to her house a couple of times. You know, we've hung out, you know, off and on. That's how you make friends. You're just nice and you're kind and just no judgment involved. Yes, baby?
I'm going to wash your hands.
You're going to wash your hands? Okay, go ahead, wash your hands. You're so smart. Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Here. Annie wants to wash her hands.
I can't do.
You can wash your hands. I'm right here. What? You want that soap?
Yeah.
You can have this soap. Okay. Oh. Okay. I had to get her favorite soap. Wash your hands. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You're doing such a good job. Also, I wanted to talk about how some people not some people per se, but it's rather something that I read about how you need to be careful when advocating publicly for your child using platforms such as Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and things like that. There's a really fine line that I try to watch because you don't want to invade on their privacy, their integrity, or their dignity. You don't want to give out too much information without not giving enough information. There's a fine line in between advocating and speaking to people and using these platforms without showing everything about the child. Like, my kids hate clothes, okay? They absolutely hate freaking clothes.
Mama!
This is to the point. Yes, baby? Are you done? Do you want a towel?
No.
You want to play with the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucy is to the point where she'll wear clothes for school and if we have to leave, then they come right off when she comes home. Annie hates clothes, period. The only time I can get her to wear clothes is if she knows we're going out somewhere. But, so I have to really watch what I film. I have to really watch and make sure they're not in frame when they're not wearing clothes. That's just something I'm not going to show at all, at any means. I mean, it's just, it's a huge invasion on their privacy and their dignity. And I have to worry about therapists, I have to worry about schools, I have to worry about future employees. I have to figure out, I have to think about everything, you know, which is why you really don't see them melting down in camera. You may hear them melting down in background because I use this as a platform to talk about meltdowns and just different things in general. And I think a couple of times I was talking to the camera where Annie was melting down in the background. You heard her, but you didn't see her. And I'm just not going to show, I'm not going to show any of that. A, it could be too much, and B, I'm not going to show something that could potentially hurt her. What you doing? Here, I got it. Yeah. Is that fun? Yeah. No. Don't splash water up here. You like water? Annie loves water. Annie and Lucy both love water. It's very calming and soothing. You can play in this. I'm right here. You can play in the sink. And I don't mind Annie playing in the sink if I'm standing right here. I'm here to watch her. Nothing's going to happen if I'm here. She actually knows she's not allowed to play with water if nobody's watching her. She understands that completely. Which is one of my fears because I'm so scared. And they're quick. Let me tell you, Lucy is quick to run. She's a runner. Annie's a runner too, but Lucy used to be so freaking bad. We had to have everything on lockdown. Doors, windows. It got to the point where I was sleeping by her bedroom door when she was really little because she would get up in the middle of the night. And there's been a recent news story about how a little boy in Pennsylvania wandered off into a local creek or river and he drowned. Now, I can guarantee you it wasn't because these parents were not watching their son. These kids are fast and quick. You can't turn their back for a second. Or they're gone. They are gone. And it happened during the middle of the night. The little boy got out. And it's petrifying. It is so petrifying. But like I said, Lucy used to be so bad, my husband and I would take turns sleeping by her bedroom door. Ow! You can prepare, you can do all the preparing, you can do all the planning, you can do safety locks, whatever. They'll still find a way out. And it's not because you're ignoring her, it's not because of bad parenting, it's not because of anything like that. These kids are super smart and super fast. And those two combinations, unfortunately, are not good sometimes. Yeah, are you done? Do you need a towel?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to dry your hands now? Here, let's dry your hands. Yeah. Thank you. Here, let's dry your legs because your legs are wet. Are you done?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. You can turn it back on. But it's just, it is what it is. I mean, there's, unfortunately, a lot of kids do lose their lives because they wander. I got it. I gotta wash it off. I gotta wash it off. You dropped it. She dropped the soap on the rug. Ew. There you go. Uh-oh. Yeah. But we're actually looking to get some sort of lock for the front door because Annie has opened the door twice. And that scares me beyond belief. So we're going to get a couple of locks that lock up high where she can't reach. Even if she pulls up the stairs, she can't reach. They're going to be super high to where I can't even reach. So hopefully that'll curb. I'll put it back on. It's not broken, baby. Here, move your hand, baby. It's just slippery. Here, let's try your hand. Your hand is all soapy. But it's soapy. Well, I know. I have to go wipe the sink down again because there's soap and water everywhere. I will see you guys in a bit. You guys, Annie did my hair just now. Don't I look fabulous? I look fabulous. Come on, let's get down. No. Come on. What's that? You're gonna brush my teeth now? You're brushing my teeth. Help. Are they nice and clean? Ah! Ah! Okay. Help me. Ah. Annie. Okay. Well, at least she knows how to brush teeth. Ah! Ah! Annie! Annie! Help me! My friend Megan sent me a really, really nice message last night. I'm just now getting to it because she sent it close to midnight my time. But it was just very, very nice and kind and very rewarding. And I've been friends with Megan ever since the beginning, ever since I started my channel. She was probably, I think, one of my first friends on YouTube. And if anybody can absolutely understand what I'm going through, it's Megan for sure. She gets it totally. On having special needs children and then having siblings of special needs children and being a parent who's trying to balance everything, your daily life, your intimate life, your everything that you have to get done during the day. She gets it. And she's pretty busy herself, so I know for a fact she understands everything that we go through here. But it was just very, very nice of her to send me the message that she did. And she's just a totally awesome person, so I thought I would give her a quick shout out. Yes, ma'am. Honey, it'll, there you go. Yes, dear? I am going to keep on what I'm doing. My husband and my daughter are sitting in the kitchen. I'm sitting on the couch in the living room. They're over there in the kitchen and they can see me. And now they're kind of making fun of me. I got it. Get it, girl. No, they're hiding. Okay. Loud? How do you spell loud?
No, like, no, that's loud.
A loud?
No, I thought you said loud, like a big fat mouth yelling.
Like you?
Oh! Like you.
Oh.
No, that's how loud.
So, I'm by the window where we moved the desk over yesterday, and my house is warm, but this window is kind of drafty, so I'm having to borrow my daughter's fleece blanket. What are you doing? I'm gonna get you. She thinks she's a little comedian back there.
Neighbors at the doggy out?
Yeah, look, there's a doggy right there. That's going to the other house.
But we were talking about chains and locks for the door. We were looking at our doors, and a chain isn't going to work very well because A, we're going to have to put them up high to where I can't even reach them, which is going to suck, you know, in case there's a fire and we can't get out. I can't reach the lock. You and your freaking Equestria Girl dolls. So we're gonna look into sensory alarms instead, which are actually pretty freaking cheap. I was just on the Lowe's website, and they run anywhere from $20 to $60. And I want to get a set for each door.
Why do they still have the candy canes up?
I don't know, but I want to get some for each door.
It's Jackie!
Some for each of the windows, which is going to add up, but I figure I do the doors first since they're the most important ones. You see Jackie and Rags?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're our neighbor's dogs.
Hey, Annie Mae. What? Well. Mwah. Wait, you can see the doggies. Oh, hang on. See the doggies. Everybody must have climbed to the window to see the doggies. Here, and ow.
Doggies are right there.
So I had this entire segment filmed, but it was really blurry because I didn't realize my lens was dirty. Somebody, I'm not going to mention who, somebody stuck their thumb and touched my lens, and there was a cute little itty bitty thumbprint on my lens. Cleared up, wiped down. Shouldn't be too much of a problem now. But I was going through the comment section, and I want to start a reading your comments thing. I might do it maybe about once a week. I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't decided about how I'm going to do this. But once I become more familiar with how I want to approach this, I will let you guys know. And it's definitely something that'll help me be more proactive with everybody, because I read everybody's comments. I do, I promise. Some of you know about the issue that I've had with replying to the comment section. And so if I can't do that, then I can work around it by reading comments live. But anyway, I will let you guys know when I'm going to do that. Yes, dear. Mm-hmm.
Yes!
It's really hard to film when you have kids around, guys. But, yeah. They start school tomorrow. So, I have to get them bright and fresh and ready, because they're so used to staying up a little bit later. So I'm going to make them go to bed a little bit early tonight, and I have to make sure their school stuff is ready and give baths, do their hair. Speaking of hair, I want to cut Amy's hair, but every time she hears the C word, she runs. She knows what the word cut means, but her hair is getting to the point where you can't manage it. It's getting to the point where it's almost impossible to brush and comb and keep neat. I had to do the same thing with Lucy's when she was about this age. But I have to go finish cleaning the house. It's not bad, but I want to be fully prepared for this next week. And I think the only thing I have to do right now is fold laundry, which my husband did. He did the laundry, and he straightened up the kitchen, and he made some sweet tea for me too. Awesome hobby points. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye!